Despite last week's tragedy, Charlie Kirk's movement will remain alive and well on campuses across the nation. 19-year-old Brilyn Hollyhand is a college freshman with conservative views, and he's ready to take the wheel in place of Charlie. Hollyhand has announced a multi-state university tour with the same design as Kirk once had, fueled by civil conversation, peaceful debate, and engaging thoughtfully with young voters.
So everybody's asking the question, who's the next Charlie Kirk? The next Charlie Kirk are all of you. Every single one of you that has a voice has to use it. I'll tell you this, I am fed up with a silent majority. I am fed up with Republicans that vote at the ballot box, that don't talk, that don't share it, that are too afraid of what could happen with your opinion. You have to talk to each other. You have to be bold. You cannot cower. So to my friend Charlie Kirk today, we've got it from here. We're going to pick up the baton. We're going to run the rest of the race. Whatever that means, whatever that looks like, we've got it. Because that's what's important.
You can kill a man, but you cannot kill a movement.
Meanwhile, Turning Point USA's mission is not slowing down. They are slated to have 2 upcoming events this month as a part of the American Comeback Tour, one at the University of Minnesota and one at Utah State. The organization also says that they have received over 62,000 requests for new high school and college chapters since Kirk's assassination. That number up by more than 12,000 in just the last couple days. And this Sunday, America and the world will remember the great Charlie Kirk, a day of remembrance and celebration of Charlie's life. Tommy, we know as well that Erica has been named CEO and chairman of Turning Point, and frankly, that the inspiration and emboldenment that Charlie left, the legacy, is in the millions of young people and older who are carrying the baton themselves individually on every campus and in every town square moving forward.
So I've known Charlie for a decade, and I remember in the early days of Turning Point USA, he wanted to create this network of college and then high school campuses for this reason, because he realized that as strong and powerful as his voice was, or those of us who did this for a living, he realized that it had to be lasting and that people would have to pick up the baton for this thing to grow. And that was obviously early on. But now it's more important than ever because he's created this network and it's growing. I mean, the numbers, it's astounding, the numbers of people who are saying, I want to be a part of this. I want to have this on my college campus. What Charlie did early on is he provided an alternative to what was really a liberal college campus ecosystem. There wasn't much for conservatives. There was Young Republicans, there was other organizations that were great, but they didn't have the branding, they didn't have the power that TPUSA had, and now, of course, has now. So I'm confident that there will be so many young people that will carry this torch and pick up the microphone. And including that influence spreading far and wide to the White House, Kaylee, who just released this emotional tribute to Charlie Kirk. Watch.
If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife.
Oh, Charlie, you didn't deserve it. May God bless your family.
The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
What a beautiful video. And Erica Kirk becoming CEO, you have a force to be reckoned with. She is going to pick up that mantle and she is going to run. A fire has been lit, and the woman you are looking at is the one who's going to lead the charge from here on forward. That's what Charlie wanted, and it was a unanimous vote by Turning Point USA. And I know he would be very proud of Brilyn Hollyhand, who you mentioned. You know, Brilyn, when he was just 14 or 15, came into the White House when I was press secretary and interviewed me. He interviewed conservatives all across the movement. And I know that Charlie would be very proud of him for continuing this college tour. Brilyn texted me, "The coward that assassinated my friend last week attempted to shut my generation up. If anything, he woke us up." This generation is on fire for Christ, on fire for conservatism, and this mantle is not stopping. Erica's carrying it forward.
I had on Turning Point USA's president. I mean, she's so young. Macy Gannell yesterday as part of the Focus Roundtable, and she told me that she was the president of that chapter, but that the college, St. Mary's, won't allow them to actually be official. And she's been fighting it for years. And now when you look at all those numbers, St. Mary's College and those who are pushing against, she said they hated Charlie Kirk. Those are her words. And can you imagine how much pressure is going to be on those colleges and universities now? They're going to be the odd ones out because there's such a push to get that inside of high schools and on other college campuses. I know how hard she's going to continue to fight for that chapter, and I'm excited to see you are not alone, Macy Gunnell.
It's just, I echo what everyone here has said. It's just beautiful. You want to just see this keep growing. Earlier in the week, the number was 30,000, 62,000. Let's go to 100,000. Let's go to 1 million. Don't stop. Just do not stop. Keep this thing going.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, viewers, if you don't already, be sure to follow this show Outnumbered on all of our social media platforms for more content that you just don't want to miss. We'll be right back. Stay with us.